I just said was hello in Japanese. That's because today we're going to be reviewing noodles by Japan's #1 noodle company, Nissin. But before we go on to that, I just want to give out a shout to Sketch London. Now you may or may not know, but Sketch is a famous restaurant in the heart of London with 2 Michelin stars. Food was pretty good, but I'd say the thing that I really thought was incredible was the interior design, and I recommend, if you do have the chance to go, drop in to have a bite to eat or some cocktails to drink. So anyway, back to today's review. In today's review, as I mentioned, we're going to be reviewing another Nissin noodle. Now today's noodle is Nissin Cup Noodles, Spicy Seafood Flavour. Oddly, it's the same colour, it's nearly the same colour as my backdrop. It blends in quite nicely. But as you can see, the packaging is slightly different than from what we've been used to. Usually the noodles come in, foil packaging. But this one comes in a cup, and the idea is you eat it all in the cup. So it's a very convenient carry-around container. And the cup noodle was Momofuku Ando's second invention. In this episode, I'm going to be, as usual, customising it slightly. This time I'm going to keep it fairly simple with just 2 extra ingredients. First of all, Bonito Flakes. Now I don't know if you've heard of this or not, but these are basically Japanese fish flakes and they're absolutely delicious. And I love having them on top of all sorts of dishes, such as steamed tofu. Next, I'm going to put one of my all-time favourite ingredients, sesame seeds, just to add a little bit of decoration and texture to our meal. Now we've gathered all our ingredients together, let me show you how to quickly create this meal. First, for a little bit of unboxing, I'm going to peel away the entire wrapper so you can see exactly what's inside it. As we can see, we do have quite a few bits in here, so the noodles obviously, the soup powder's already in there so you don't have to mess around with any little packets like you usually have to. There also appears to be some vegetables and tiny little pieces of mushroom, and the star of it all appears to be the sweet corn. Let's go ahead and cook this. First, boil a kettle of water and pour hot water onto the noodles up until it reaches the invisible line. Then put the lid back onto the cup. After 3 minutes, open the lid and put some Bonito Flakes on top. The Bonito Flakes may dance around, which is totally natural. Next, sprinkle some sesame seeds on top. And then it's time to eat. So after just 3 minutes, we are now ready to eat this, and yeah, I'm just excited to try it. It does smell very seafoody, very convincingly so, and the broth does look really nice and lush, really. Oh, that is amazing. I can really taste the umami flavour. It's got really sweet seafood taste to it. And it's just lovely. It's quite spicy, but it's still not as hot as Shin Ramen. The soup is amazing. It's very intense seafood flavour. It's a little bit salty, but I kind of like it. It's just really intense flavour, really nice. Oddly, I think the noodles are actually better quality than the first Nissin chicken ramen I tried. I wasn't overly excited about this because I didn't think the chicken ramen I tried was that amazing, but this is really nice. And the noodles, they're kind of, yeah, thin and kind of flat as well, quite similar to the last week's Mama Tom Yum noodles. And surprisingly, for a cup noodle, there is quite a lot in here. So I can really imagine eating this at the office as a really quick and easy lunch. The Bonito Flakes do add to the flavour. It does make it a lot more intense as well. So I really recommend pimping your Nissin seafood ramen with Bonito Flakes. Overall, just a really nice soup noodle with amazing, intense, spicy seafood flavour. So thanks for watching yet another review. I personally think this is yet another incredible noodle, and it's quite different from the ones we've had before. It's quite sort of seafoody and sweet at the same time. I would say last week's one was seafoody, but it was more sour, so this has like a sweeter taste to it. And I find it's also slightly saltier as well, but it could also be due to the Bonito Flakes I added. As usual, we'll be doing a giveaway, So please subscribe and comment on this video for a chance to win these Nissin cup noodles. And I have had a few requests from vegetarians saying what would they do if they won it. I would be more than happy to swap it out for a vegetarian version. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you again in another 2 weeks' time. Bye! Comment on this video or email us for a chance to win free noodles. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and discover our Instagram. Stay tuned.